have to wait for it to come up. But if you want to do it, I'm down for when I'm 40. Because I'm 23. That's 17 years.
I'll get to my point.
We know each other?
I'll just get to my point. You want a guy who makes 10 to 20 mil. You want a guy who makes 10 to 20 mil.
I'm not going to get married anytime soon.
Your justification, I'm going to make this much. Neither of you, I'm not saying this, you're not going to end up making this much money. And you're not
in our lifetime.
You're not, and
well,
not only
that,
that, you're not going to find a guy who makes that much money to date you.
That's a lie, because I literally already have.
Who?
You don't know him. He's not famous, and it's not the Nebo baby.
Then why weren't you dating him?
I've dated people previous to him.
Hold on. I get that these guys will fuck you. They'll keep you around for a couple months, whatever. I'm talking, when I say you won't get that guy, I'm talking long-term commitment.
I was with him long-term.
You've spent what?
I was with him long-term.
You spent hours? Is that what you said?
I said I was with him long-term.
Did anybody else hear something spent hours with him?
Long-term. I was with him for almost 2 years. And
so
he
you've
made
had
that.
two-year relationships. Okay, what it
I've
ended
actually had 3.
Okay, but so it ended?
Yeah.
Okay, congrats, you're not with him.
I'm just saying, you said I could never get that. I've already gotten that before.
So what I'm talking about is, do you want to get married?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm not talking about some dude you dated. When I'm talking long term, I'm talking like that's the dude you settled down with and have kids with. I don't know if you want kids, but.
Why would you say, because that man wanted to marry me, and that's why I broke up with him. So what makes you think I can't do that again?
Wait, how old was he?
He was 10 years older than me. He was 32.
Oh, wait, why were you dating a guy that you would describe as predatory?
Not for me.
How old were you when you were dating him? 19?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Wait, it's weird for okay, I mean, I don't know.
I don't think
you would think that's
weird.
predatory, it seems.
No.
Oh, okay.
I never said that.
So you guys were in a monogamous long-term relationship?
But he obviously was ready for marriage.
And he was making,
older.
just to be clear, 33-year-old who is making 10 to 20 million a year?
Yes, that's
what
very
was his
possible.
Business? That's not, hold on.
It is.
It's possible,
though.
but it's not probable.
He had old money. His family gave him the businesses, and that ran everything. But it's possible.
What were his businesses?
We had love.
What
it was a trucking company, oil, all that. He's Middle Eastern.
The oil company.
The oil company is where it's at.
It has
Get yourself an oil, man.
For sure.
I don't look. You dated him. That's cool. I don't see the ring.
So exactly.
I think
I don't want it. But what's to say?
Well, then,
I can't have that again. Why would you say that to me?
But if you don't want that guy, how many men do you come across that make 10 to 20 million a year?
There's a lot in New York. You just have to travel, okay?
No, there's not.
There are.
There's not a lot of men who make 10 to 20 million a year.
There isn't, though. In New York, yes, there is.
What's the percent? What's the percent?
Look it up.
So.
But there is.
To be in the top 1%, 1% is over 500,000. What you're talking about is 0.0001% of men. So it's not a lot of men.
I'm just saying I'm around a lot of rich men because I just know where to find them, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah, but how do you know that they want you for long term? Look, don't confuse
lust. Because I'm literally wifey and
love.
I'm hotter
You're
than
wifey?
them. Yes.
You think you're wifey?
A lot of women come on though, and they say the same thing, so they must all be hanging out around the same men, right?
Yeah.
So the guy
I don't know.
is not really looking for.
I'm not sure. I find my men all over. It's not just in one area.
But there's not a lot.
In between your 10 sugar daddy finessing sessions, you're also wifey.
No.
What makes you wifey?
I'm not wifey to my sugar daddy.
No. What I'm saying is, it's I feel like it's a contradiction. So on one hand, you're involved in low tier sex work. You're being a sugar baby. And when you're single, you're a sugar baby, you're finessing these dudes, scamming, romance scams, but you're also wifey material. Women who have sugar daddies, I think, remove themselves from being construed or viewed as wife material. That's not wife material
Why?
behavior.
You can pick and
can't turn a hoe
choose.
into a housewife.
I'm not being a hoe,
It's kind of hoeing.
but I'm not though, because they just want my presence, and I understand. Pay for it.
Right, but it's low virtue conduct. So I'm not saying that you're
I'm just
sleeping.
saying I can
You're not
choose.
sleeping with
I
the
can
guys.
pick and choose who I give my wifiness to, but not all these men deserve my wifey.
What is wifey? What does that mean to be wifey?
To basically be their right hand man, to be the person they can come to, be vulnerable with, a safe place, a home, in a person. When I have a man, I love to cook for them. I love to teach them how to cook. I love to do spiritual things with them, like connect with them on a deeper level. I love to grow together. It's someone I want to grow with, and like I actually give effort and time to, rather than how I would treat like these sugar daddies. I would do anything for them. I constantly am romantic to them, constantly lifting them up. I'm just basically like adding on to their life. I'm not taking away. I'm not, making their life, but I'm adding on to it as they are to me. And it's very much deeper and more spiritual for me, like rather than a sugar daddy. Like I'm not going to get deep with the sugar daddy. They're there for sugar, and that's it.
Hold on, I'll address this in just a sec.
The only good man donated $200. We've barely heard from Chair 7, but my guess is she would never under any circumstances have a sugar daddy. That alone makes her the most attractive woman on the panel.
That's you, by the way. If you have a quick response or anything.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So my question to you, because I've been listening to this, and you just went through your definition of wifey. And from what I'm hearing is you're saying that that's where you had like the most, like it was just wonderful for you. That's where you felt alive. You felt like you were a woman. So if you value wifey so much, can you give up the sugar daddy now so you can continue to develop into the wifey material so that you are the best version of yourself? Because it takes time.
Right.
It takes time to develop that. And if you're saying, I don't want to get married right now, well, during that whole process of my husband being separated from me, I retrained myself. How do I become a better wife?